That one coworker, what happened? It was obvious he was a hard drinker. What took the weirdness to the next level was when I was almost home and a voice called out my name and it was him. He had actually stalked me. I'm a thin 5 feet 5 inches woman. He tried to be casual about it and extended an invitation to a neighborhood bar. Inner monologue went from this guy followed me from Manhattan to Brooklyn on the subway? Whoa. He doesn't live in this neighborhood. So does he know which apartment I live at? Maybe I should walk to the fire station and call a roommate. His voice trailed off, seeing the expression on my face, which probably looked like "you have bad idea" written all over you. He was a raging functional alcoholic who was on the razor's edge of slipping into dysfunction. If you've met the binge-drinking college student whose idea of bravado is how much they can put away in one night and still function the next day, he still had that outlook on life in his early 30s. Yet he wasn't aggressive. Just accepted my slow "no, thanks" and shuffled away. Instead of talking to the boss, I kept polite distance. He never tested that boundary again. A year later I left that job. Interesting to see the reactions. He was obviously close to destroying himself. Didn't want to nudge that situation over the edge by involving management if it could be avoided. That said, getting followed home by a coworker was legit terrifying. He had been testing boundaries on the job. A couple of times he was rifling through my desk when I returned from lunch looking to borrow office supplies without permission. Had shooed him away in the moment. Yet between that guy's swagger and the occasions he had leered at me, there was no telling what boundaries he would respect. He went right up to the line. The next several months were stressful on the way home, especially during winter when the sun set before the end of the workday. This incident was one of the reasons I moved to Manhattan at more than double the rent for a dorm building. My head hopes he got himself dried out without losing his career. My skin still crawls at the thought of him. Never asked what became of him after leaving that job.